Hello, welcome to DependAlphabet, the podcast. In case you forgot, you're listening to us from your platform.
This isn't a radio show.
No.
It's a podcast.
Yeah. Pre-recorded for your enjoyment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Jen.
I'm Veronica.
Lindsay is here in spirit.
Only in spirit. She's very ghosty like here.
She's ghost today. She's Ghost Lindsay today. We have her, but you can't see her.
You can't see her. It's not like you can see her when she's actually here anyways. But
And just pretend. It's okay.
Yeah.
So, let's get right into it.
Yes. First, let's talk about our platforms on ways of reaching us.
Yes.
Reach out and touch somebody.
Reach out and touch me, but not in real life, okay?
Not in real life. I don't like to be touched.
Mm-mm.
I don't like to be looked at. I don't like to be thought of.
Erase your minds right now. But in case you don't want to, you can reach us.
Yes.
At DependAlphabet@gmail.com for all your questions, concerns, advice, looking for advice, or you just want to say hi. Do it.
Also, Facebook and Instagram and Twitter.
Yes.
We love hearing your comments. We love seeing your reviews.
Yes.
I love that. We had a lovely review on iTunes the other day, which we'll read it later on. But yeah, you can reach out through those platforms.
Yes.
We love your advice. We love your comments.
Yeah.
What we don't like is your judginess. So stop judging me.
Mm-mm.
That's what we're going to talk about today, Jen.
We judge ourselves enough as it is.
Yeah.
We don't need it from you.
Well, let me say that again. Judge us all you want, but just don't let it come out your mouth.
No.
Or through your fingers on Facebook. It's
If you
rude.
have an issue and you don't like something that somebody puts up because it's their creative thing, whether you think it's stupid or whether you're like, damn, I should have thought of that first, keep your words to yourself.
Yeah, because guess what? You're stupid.
Yeah, you just make yourself look worse.
That's what we're going to talk about today is the holier than thou Dependa. Because, you know, the holiday season is here upon us and you should be spreading holiday cheer and not holiday
Grinch.
fear.
Ooh, I like your rhyming.
Trademark.
I like
Holiday cheer versus holiday fear. Yeah, no, I've been seeing some stuff on Facebook that is just like, oh, sad. A tear rolls down my cheek as I read this. It's like, why are you so ugly right now? Why are you so dumb?
Why are you so dumb?
Yes. And some of the comments people leave on there, it's like, why do you feel the need to tell everybody that you're better than them? Whether it's somebody like posting, you know, something like, oh, unfortunately, my spouse and I are getting a divorce. And then you go on there and be like, I've been married for 20 plus years, happily married, never been unfaithful. Unfaithful?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, how is this contributing to this person that's going through hardship?
It's not.
It's not.
It's not helping at all. You're just kind of making it worse.
Yes.
Why would you say that to your friend who's going through a really hard time, being like, oh, well, I'm so happy today, and, you know, you're having all these problems. Well, my day's just been fantastic.
Yeah. And I know some of that stuff should not be aired on social media. Mm-hmm. It shouldn't. But when it's a specific page where people go on there to search for advice, especially like as a dependent, it's like, what do I do if I believe my spouse is cheating on me? What's my next action? Like, what should I do? It's like somebody should really give them advice, like, well, you need to, you know, do this and do that and, you know, whatever, you know, good advice that they actually really need. Get your paperwork done or whatever. Not this whole, you're an idiot and my husband is better than your husband and my life is better than yours and all that.
Yeah, it's not, I mean, you're not helping anyone by doing that. So if you're not going to give advice on like, you know, I'm so sorry this is happening to you, here's what I think would be beneficial to you. No, instead of you're just like, well, that sucks, and you're not going to get anywhere with that, and, oh, you can't prove that your husband's being adulterer, and you can't prove all that, and good luck with trying to get him in trouble, and it's, first of all, don't even trying to get your spouse in trouble is just stupid, okay?
It is really stupid. And
Don't bother.
It's vengeful, you know? Like, you're doing it out of spite. You're not doing it for the benefit of the, you know, for a greater good. You're not. It's very... It's spiteful.
I understand you're probably really angry in that type of situation. I mean, I've never been in it. I can only imagine how mad I would be in that situation, but going that route is not gonna be helpful.
No. Take it out on his belongings.
There you go.
Fucking smash his, I don't know, whatever, PlayStation to smithereens. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Throw it in the ocean.
Throw it in the ocean. You don't have an ocean near you? Throw it in a lake.
There you go.
A river. A puddle. Mm-hmm. In the bathtub.
In the water, fill it up, toss it in.
Throw it in the bathtub while he's in it, taking a bath. Make sure it's not plugged in.
Don't plug it in, though.
Yeah, that's a whole other story. We'll cover you on another podcast.
Then you're going down on some other road that...
Yeah,
that's a different podcast.
It'll be a true crime podcast.
But it's true. Just be nicer to each other.
Yeah.
If you don't like something, if you honestly don't think somebody's Christmas tree that's hanging from the ceiling is not beneficial to you and you find it really ridiculous, and you would never do something like that, guess what? Take your finger and scroll up away from the
scrolling.
message.
That's right, Jen. We did see that on the fucking White Walls page. It's like everybody thinks they're better than everybody else and they feel a need to, you know, say mean things about other people's decorations.
Yes.
And I know I make fun of it all the time too because it's like, oh, look at my beautiful house. Excuse the mess. It makes me laugh. I don't feel the need to comment anything rude. No, I don't.
You can think these things in your head, and that's perfectly fine. We all do it. Mm-hmm. We're all guilty of it. You know what? It's fine. You're human, and it's normal.
You're human, and it's only in your nature to judge people, you know? And even when it comes to, like, let's say, like, a friend is going through a hardship with their, like, a divorce or just having some sort of issue, and you think it to yourself, like, oh, I'm so lucky because I've been married to my spouse for X amount of time and I have not encountered that. Mm-hmm. But
don't say it.
Don't feel the need to share it out loud. Be like, well, I'm better than you.
Exactly. You know what? Just keep your negative opinions to yourself, or go have a coffee date with one of your other really judgmental friends and talk it out. Yeah. And it's fine because you do not have to share it to the entire world.
Exactly.
There is a tradition in Europe that people will hang their Christmas trees from the ceiling. Yes. Yeah. So, you know. Yes. Don't think that it's, I don't know. Just stop it.
That poor woman that posted that on the White Walls page, I saw the thing and I was like, I've seen this in Germany, that they have their trees upside down. And they sell upside down trees, you know, that are on a base. But I have seen that they, like, tie it from the ceiling or whatever. And I was like, it's cool. Mm-hmm. Not for me. Right. Not for me. But it's cool. Like, it's a cool... And I was like, well, it serves a purpose in her home. It does something. It's keeping the children away from it. Maybe, like, animals and for their own safety. And then someone's like, well, my children are angels and they would never... I've taught them that they shouldn't do this. And it's like, why? Why are you doing this?
We have to teach them young. Otherwise, when they get out into the real world, they'll have no idea on boundaries. And I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Yeah. Are you serious? Right. The lady, like, come on, get your shit together. Not every toddler is created equal.
Exactly.
Not every toddler is going to be like that.
I have 2 children. They're complete opposite of each other. Yes. My son was super curious with the Christmas tree, like the first year it went up, and he broke a couple ornaments. So what did we do? We bought plastic ones. Yep. And it worked out fine. And we never put up a baby gate. Just because that was our way of being like, no, you're not going to do this, you know, and he was good. Now my daughter, who's a fucking loose cannon, we couldn't stop her from anything. We still chose not to use like a baby gate or do anything special with the tree. She kept away from it. She wasn't interested in it. After a while, she was like, oh, I'm not interested in it. And now I can't keep them off my damn tree. I got them their own little tree, and they have their own ornaments to play with, but they still like, well, I'm going to play with this really expensive looking one that you got when you were in Greece. Also, I'm going to break this one that you got at the Monterey Aquarium. Yeah. That is irreplaceable.
Like, thank you so much.
Yeah. So, I mean,
you do what you can. Honestly, you parent the way that works for you. Yes. Everyone has their suggestions on how to be a better parent, how to be a better mom. You're doing it wrong. This is what you should do, because I do this with my kids, and my kids don't do that anymore. Mm-hmm. We need to let them explore, because they'll get tired of it, and then you won't have to worry about it anymore. Yeah. It's like, that doesn't work for everyone, okay?
It goes like with the whole sleep training your child, right? It's like when they're newborns, it's like their schedule is fucking whack, your schedule is wacky. And everyone's throwing advice at you. Why don't you try letting them cry it out? Shorten their nap times. Try to, I don't know, swaddle them. Fucking vibrating beds. All that is being thrown at you. It's like, no, they're all different. I had that a lot when my son was a baby and he just was not sleeping. He wasn't. It was horrible. And I had friends that were like, oh, my baby's sleeping through the night. And they were younger than my son. And I was like, oh, I felt like a failure. That's what is that what you wanted to achieve? You wanted the other person to feel like a failure? Like you're a shitty mom, you're a shitty human being? Is that what you're trying to achieve?
I think so, because I feel like that's how some people really live their life that way.
Boosting their own confidence through knocking somebody else down.
Yes. Ugh. That's how some of these dependents are. And if you don't want to seem like you are that way, then don't judge other people.
Yeah.
On Facebook.
Yeah.
For the world to see. Because there are countless thousands of members on that white wall page.
Yeah.
All of them have seen your comments.
Yes.
And it's not necessary.
It's not necessary. And you've left an impression with people, and possibly people that we all know it's a small military world. You're going to run into each other at one point. Mm-hmm. You might run into each other, I should say. So you've left an impression. It's like that one, remember, with the massage table that we talked about? And she was all bitchy onto the other spouses. And I was like, ooh, like, not good. She lives around the corner from my house. Mm-hmm. And I don't see her advertise her massage table stuff.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything about massage.
No.
So you just don't be like that.
No.
You want to have coffee and gossip and stuff? Whatever, it's fine. We're women. That's what we do. And, you know, just don't be hurtful in ways. Like, you want to say, like, oh, that Christmas tree was stupid. Or, oh, that lady's comment on this was really dumb. But it's like, when you start getting, like, mean girl status, that's when you start losing friends, and you're not going to have friends.
Yeah. And I think you find that a lot in
our world,
in Dependas that have been in it for a while, right? And they judge the younger ones. I remember feeling judged when I was younger. It's like, well, I've never been a military spouse, and now I'm being thrown into this world with other military spouses that know more than me, and I would try to soak up any like advice they would give me, but a lot of it was like, oh, you really do think you're better than me, and they won't even like, some of them won't even acknowledge you if you're, you know, if their significant other is higher ranking. Yeah
That I really hate. It's like that too. I had a really bad time once doing the spouses club back in when I was in Kansas. And I literally was isolated. Uh-oh. It was like everyone already had friends and they already knew all of each other. And I'd gone to a couple of them, and we've never been separated at tables. We've had one big table before and sat together. This time was a little bit different, and they had separate tables for everyone. I sat at a table by myself. Someone came over and I thought they were going to sit. No, they took a chair to add to another table.
Oh, rude.
Yeah. So there's one girl that I was so grateful for as a friend who was there. She was managing like their childcare at the time for the spouses club. She came out and she saw me sitting by myself, and then the president or something of the club sat with me, and
the president?
Yeah, right. President, of the spouses club. And then she came and sat with me, and she's like, I can't believe not a single person came and sat at this table. And I was like, Yeah.
They're bitches.
It's just like, be nice to everyone, you know? You don't know what that will do for somebody. If you can just be kind to somebody, talk to them.
Right.
You don't know what they're going through.
You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what you're going to miss. Like, maybe that's your next best friend. Like, maybe that's someone that is going to help you be a better person.
Right.
Maybe they won't be, but you never know until you actually take the time to get to know somebody and really learn where they're coming from.
Yes. You never know. You never know. I always have the hardest time, like, making friends. I'm super shy. So, everyone out there, if you are not a shy person, make friends with the people who are quiet because they need it the most.
Yes.
And that's the thing. You just don't know about anyone until you start talking with them.
Exactly.
Maybe you guys will be like the greatest friends in the entire world and you'll start a podcast.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It's, you know, happily ever after, forever.
Forever. Exactly.
You know, and so give people a chance. Even if you kind of don't rub the right way the first time you talk to them, maybe they're just really nervous.
Yeah.
And just give them some time to, you know, warm up to them. Don't just automatically shut them out.
Yeah.
Because people are people and they need love.
That's beautiful, Jen.
Not speaking from experience or anything, you know.
Jen is a very shy person.
Super shy. Yeah.
And I'm not really shy. I won't say I'm like an attention hog, I don't think. But I'm not very shy at all. And I like to be in it, to win it. Especially with making friends. After all these years. And I'm like, I can't sit around and wait for a friend to land on my lap.
It's true.
So I'll be like, okay, we're friends now. I'll just go up to people and be like, hey, what's up? We're friends now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just find, and I make fun of my husband all the time and be like, Kyle picks up a rock and finds a friend underneath it. Yeah. But like here, and it's like, I told him the other day, you need to like get out, like go do something with your friends and, you know, just go like on a guy's trip or something. And he's like, oh, maybe this summer. And I was like, you will have run out of friends by then. Because I was like, your two friends that I see you hang out with, your two friends. I was like, they're going to be gone by this summer. I was like, you don't have friends.
You don't have time for that nonsense.
No, and he doesn't have time for friends, period. He's always so busy, and he has school and work, and I think just his rank, people don't like him.
People, you get treated, I feel like they get treated differently based on their rank and everything, too.
Oh, absolutely.
Which you shouldn't, but...
Yeah, and guess who else does, too? Their significant other. Yeah, I had an incident when we were in Montana and my son was a baby, you know, and I wanted to get out. I didn't have any friends. It was really hard making friends while we were there. So I was like, I'm going to join this play group. So I would take my son. He was little. And he was barely walking, and he'd be playing around, and there's other moms there, and I would try to talk to them. They all had their little, like, clique.
Yes.
I remember one woman was like, oh, what does your husband do? And I said, oh, he's fire department. And she's like, oh, he's enlisted? And I said, yeah. And she never talked to me again. Yeah. And then her little daughter took my baby's balloon away, and I was like, you little fucking snatch.
I already have the hatred building in me.
Yes, I already hate the monster that birthed you. So I went over there and I asked her, I was like, can you have his balloon back? She's like, no. I was like, I hope you get fucking diarrhea later.
All over
in
the
car.
All over your
car seat.
Please diarrhea all over your mother.
Oh, yeah. Just my mama bear instincts. I was like, I will cut you. Yeah. All of you. Hurt my child.
It's annoying because it's like it hurts our feelings. The fact that you want to treat us differently because our spouse is either enlisted or an officer or he's an E3, you know? Oh, man, he's brand new. Give me a freaking break. Like, when you're a military spouse, especially if you're new, even when you're seasoned, it doesn't matter. Like, it really shouldn't matter who you are. How about a new spouse? Be friends with somebody, you know? Everybody just needs a fucking friend.
I think always speak from experience, too. You know, if you're trying to give advice, if you're genuinely trying to give advice without judgment, you should be speaking from experience. Yeah. You know, or you're just knowledgeable enough of whatever the topic is. Mm-hmm. And then dish out your advice like that. But don't be like, well, I am better than you, but here's my advice. That's also better than you.
You're right.
Yeah. Because, I don't know, in friendship, there should be no ranks.
No.
Yeah, so.
There shouldn't be any rank general. Like, it's
no.
for them and their work purposes. It's not shouldn't be involved into friendships at all.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter.
And even, and it's an unfortunate situation with, like, the officer-enlisted relationship. It's, like, because they can't really, like, fraternize.
Right.
But it's, like, but if you get along and, like, sometimes you can't avoid it. We were living next door in Montana to an officer and his wife. The loveliest people ever. Mm-hmm. And they kind of kept their distance at first, but then they were like, well, shit, we live right next door to you, and we're always tossing our kids back and forth through the fences. Literally tossing the kids back and forth. And Kyle would be like grilling, and he'd look over, he'd like, what you got there? And Kyle's like, I have beer for you, come on over. Or we'd go over there. And it's like, you can't help, we became friends. Mm-hmm. And it's like, it's funny because he's an officer, but it's like, don't take me to a Waffle House if you don't want me to eat the waffles. Like, but yeah, so just stuff like that, and it drives me nuts. Mm-hmm. You know what also drives me nuts, Jen?
What?
The fucking phonetic alphabet.
Oh my god.
Oh, you as a seasoned know-it-all Dependa, do you know the phonetic alphabet?
Yeah, if you're going to promote yourself as this holier-than-thou Dependa, you better know that phonetic alphabet.
You better know all the, what are they called? The acronyms and all the shit.
Yeah, especially the acronyms, because those are so important. Yeah. Everybody knows those. Duh. No, I don't.
But anyways... You have a little something for us for the phonetic alphabet, yeah?
I do. So all of us that are not are holier than thou Dependas.
I'm a holier than thou Dependa.
Do you know your phonetic alphabet?
Yes.
Actually, we've been practicing it for you if you've been listening to our episodes recently.
We're always making fun of it.
We have been practicing. So there is a thing that the military uses, and they use the IRSA.
IRSA.
India. Romeo.
Is it India?
Sierra. That's what it says on here.
I thought it was indigo.
It says India.
See? They don't know. I know.
And Alpha. IRSA. To communicate for many purposes, including communicating code, shorthand, slang, and certain acronyms. This is all from military.com. Uh-huh. So, speaking of slangs, there's one example that they give on the website that correlates to a phrase. So it's tango uniform.
Uh-huh.
TU.
TU.
Which means tits up.
Tits up?
Which tits up. Tits up. Tits are up. Tits up. Which refers to either a deceased individual, which is super depressing, but yeah. I understand. Or a broken piece of equipment.
How are you going to refer to a deceased individual? Be like, my grandpa's tits up.
Yeah. It'd be like, oh, Johnny in there, he's tango uniform.
Tits up. Mm-hmm. What if the person
then you have
died
to flip him over
and then declare them tits up? Before you
can say, yeah. Because, I mean, what do you say?
Bottoms up? No, that means drink.
Tango delta?
Tits down.
Tits down. I mean, that would make sense. You're down in the ground.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just what they use.
I like that they refer to that as a broken piece of material, because all I can think of is like my husband when the fire truck is down there, be like, it's tits up. The fire truck is tits up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like that too. I'm going to say it all the time now.
Tits up.
This dinner is tits up.
Do you love it?
Tits up.
Do you just love it so much? Then you should marry it. I did it.
I'm going to marry that phrase.
So the phonetic alphabet consists of all 26 letters in the alphabet, all correlated with a word that starts with that letter.
Okay.
Veronica, do you know your phonetic alphabet?
Yes, but I want to say that phonetic alphabet now like as a poem, I think. Like, as a poem. Yes. Like A. A is for the absolute love I have for you.
Oh, that's so sweet.
C is for the current of rage that races through my veins.
Ooh, I like that current.
D is for the dick that you have attached to your body. that I am attracted to. So silly.
Don't you forget that we have to use that phrase for a different. We have to be sneaky about those.
No. I know some of the phonetic alphabet, but like my husband pisses me off because he'll like rattle shit off at me sometimes. If he'll be like Delta, Echo, Bravo, Juliet, and I'm like, you're just saying words at me. Like, just say the letters. M for like, yummy.
Yeah.
Y for yo-yo. Yummy. Y for yummy. Yeah.
Yo-yoing. Yeah. I know. Well, the thing, you have to like think in your brain. You hear these words.
Yeah.
And you know what they look like, but then you have to think in your brain like, okay, what does each one start with? And then I have to figure out what you're trying to say to me now. It's like, what?
I know. Oh my gosh. I used to work at the Arts and Crafts Center at our first duty station, and my friend, she was on the phone trying to give somebody like something, right? She was trying to dictate something, and so she was spelling out the word, and we were super distracting her. And her name's a Cat. Like we call it Cat with a K though.
Cat with a K.
Cat with a K. So she's talking, right, and we're distracting her, and she's like, K as in cat. And we're like, ah! We start laughing. I was like, that's... So she starts getting all flustered and nervous. And then she's like, R like giraffe. Oh my god. Oh, we laughed because it went on for a while. Like we were making so much fun of her, and we flustered her so much. She was like so mad at us when she hung up the phone. I was like, blah blah blah, like rattling off all these words at us. I was like, I can't believe you said R as in giraffe.
Giraffe.
Yeah, but that's where the phonetic alphabet would come in handy for her,
it
right?
Would come in super handy because, I mean, everybody should know this.
Yeah, even like companies that deal with the military, like a letting agency, like here in the UK, the rental places, I've seen on their computers they have like the phonetic alphabet, like a piece of paper attached to it with the phonetic alphabet. So when they're dealing with the military, it's like, okay, now I know this. The insurance, our banking, USAA. That's another one that's really funny. Like I mentioned in the past episode where I was like, Kyle was rattling off the license plate number on my car, and it was like a shit show. I was like, what is happening right now?
Be like, you should know the phonetic alphabet, not be making up your own words.
Yes, exactly.
But making up your own words is fun too.
My issue is I can't think of them on the spot, and I want to make up my own words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't do it if you're asking me right away, but guess what? We're going to do that later.
We are. Yeah.
I'm going to put you on the spot.
Oh.
But do you know the actual phonetic alphabet, the word for word then?
I think I know most of it.
Ready, go.
Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot, Golf, Hotel, Indigo. I thought it was Indigo, but I guess it's India.
It says India on here, and that's just I don't know. Like, that's what it says.
Yeah. So, Indigo or India. Juliet, Kilo, Lima, Mañana.
Mike.
Mike. As I have one right in my face. And it's for November, not Nancy.
Yes.
Octopus, Papa.
Oscar.
Papa, Quebec, Romeo, Sierra. I almost said Shakespeare. Sierra. Did I write? Oh, Tango, Uniform, Velvet?
Victor.
Mm-hmm. Washington.
Whiskey.
X-ray. Yo-yo.
Yankee.
Zulu. Yeah. Thank you. The crowd goes wild. She's not as stupid as we thought.
That was beautiful.
Gracias.
See? You know your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You do. Yeah. So that is what, at least from military.com, that is what says today's phonetic alphabet is since 1957. They've had other words they've used starting from 1913 that are completely different.
Really?
Yes.
What's a weird one? Is there like a weird one on there?
Oh, okay. So this one from 1927 for I was
Nope. If you can't say it, it's wrong.
Interrogatory.
Interrogatory? Like interrogate? Interrogatory.
Interrogatory.
Words are hard.
Oh my god. Oh wow. Yeah. Well, again,
interrogatory. That's a mouthful.
In 1927, P is for preparatory. Preparatory. Y is for yoke.
I like that one better.
Z. Maybe that's where that came from.
It's British.
Yeah.
Z.
Maybe they use the phonetic term for Z. Instead of just saying Z, they just say Z.
Yeah, so here in the UK, they don't say Z. They say Z. So instead of saying, like, from A through Z, they say A through Z. It's fucking weird.
That is so strange that they would use that.
But they don't even use that letter here that much. Like, in the word realize, it's spelled with an S.
Yeah. So crazy.
Yeah. It's funny.
Oh, in 1913, O was oboe.
Oboe. I like that one.
Yeah, that's about as funny as they get.
Oboe.
Affirmative.
Maybe
I got kind of confused with that.
I think so. That interrogatory one was like, that's a mouthful.
Why would you have such a large word?
It. Yeah. Can't even say it.
That's stupid.
Yeah. Foxtrot.
Yeah, foxtrot. It used to be fox. It used to just be fox.
And this should just be fox.
Yeah.
Fox.
It's foxtrot.
And then tango. We're getting all dancy in here.
Do the tango. It used to be tear.
Tear?
T-A-R-E.
T-A-R-E.
Yeah.
Tear.
Yeah, weird. I don't know.
Who comes up with this shit?
Do you know what Q used to be quack?
For quack. Quack, quack.
Yeah.
Can you imagine someone trying to say like a triple Q? Quack, quack, quack. That'd be really entertaining.
That would be fun. It used to be quack, and then it used to be queen.
Oh, okay.
And then they changed it in 1957 to Quebec.
Yeah. Is it Quebec or Quebec?
Quebec. Alex Trebek.
Oh, that rhymes. I like it.
Yeah. That's fun.
Yeah.
So it has changed over the years until present time now. So they have changed it. So why don't we have our own?
Okay.
And it can be related to the military spouse.
I'm going to write it down as we decide on a word, and then you guys do it too.
Yes. We would love to hear from you what you would think would be best for a letter based on military spouse.
Yeah.
What did we call it?
DependAlphabet.
DependAlphabet.
So Dependa related words.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Let's
see if we can do this. So bear with us, but don't worry, you probably won't hear any blank stuff because it'll be gone.
Okay.
Okay, so
A is for
alone.
Oh, Jen, that was dark. I like it. A is for alone.
Because I'm always alone when you're gone on your TDYs and your escapades.
Yeah. B is for baby.
Oh, lots of babies.
Boob.
Butts.
Biscuits.
Baskets, bread.
Bitches.
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 Yes.
It's for bitches because us Dependas can be bitches.
We can. I know. I have my times.
Yeah.
And Dave is he's very thoughtful in not directly calling me a bitch, just saying that I'm acting like one, so like it makes it any better.
Jen, my husband has never called me that.
You're so lucky.
Not to my face. Oh.
Hi, Allie.
Allie is disrupting this podcast.
A is for Allie.
A is for Allie. She's disrupting this podcast by rudely texting us.
I know, how dare you.
Yeah.
Keep it going.
Distracting. D is for distracting.
Yeah. Okay.
C is for...
See you next Tuesday.
Oh,
I went there. No, don't use that one.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
C is for correction. I'm going to correct you on what you're wrong. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Correcting.
Computers.
No.
Coming home.
Oh.
Cuckoo clock?
Cuckoo. Because you're always going... I think cuckoo's...
Crazy?
Crazy. Yeah, this military life dance is crazy. I like it. D is for...
Dependa.
Yeah.
Say what?
Why would we have it any other way?
I mean, it's just, that's what it is. It's the default.
E is for L.
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 Ooh.
Can you imagine you saying on the phone to the, like, spelling out your name, J, Juliet, E as an L.
Yeah.
I like it. L, exclamation point. F is for...
Fingers.
Keep them to yourself. Keep your fingers to yourself.
Yes, as you know, we have said this before.
Yeah, it's
If you
against
don't
the
know,
UCMJ.
Go back to our episode, and it says on there, keep your fingers to yourself.
Yeah. G is for...
Gurgling.
just spilling out words right now.
I tell you, I don't work good under pressure. It just, things come out of my mouth, and I don't know.
Is for...
Girls. Google. Google that shit.
Fucking Google everything. H is for hungry, because I'm always hungry.
Hungry.
Sound it out. My children, when they're reading. Does your son do that?
Yes. They're phonics.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah.
Hungry.
For your housing.
Housing. That
Housing.
sucks or doesn't suck or just is whatever you want.
I is for...
I don't give a shit.
This is the attitude you should have. I like it. I don't give a shit. I'm writing it down. Give. It's a long word. We should abbreviate it. IDGAS. I don't give a shit. Dependa. We haven't, and Google alone. We haven't come up with an S.
Okay, we'll get there.
We'll come back. J is for just kidding. Is what they tell you all the time. You got orders here. Just kidding. You did it.
It's true. This is life. This is what I'm waiting for.
Yeah.
And hopefully won't hear in the next 5 months.
For joke.
Jokes.
It's a joke.
It is a joke.
K is for you're killing my mood, Smalls.
K is for cat.
K is for cat. K is for complaining.
With a K.
With the K.
Complain. Oh, that's what C should have been, huh? Complain.
Complain. We'll change it. It's complain.
I like that, because complaining is true.
Complain.
We do complain.
K is for killjoy.
Killjoy is the military life.
Killjoy.
It kills your joys and your dreams.
L is for lemon.
Lonely.
Oh, no. Oh, Jen.
Lemon lot?
Lonely.
Lovers.
I like lonely.
Left out.
Left out. How many... Pull out your thesaurus, everybody. How many words can you get for alone?
All of them.
Oh, no.
Gone.
M is for money. Or lack thereof.
No money. And M is for money, and then N is for no money.
We're switching it. Yeah.
Monkeys, because that's what my children are. Murderers.
Murderers.
Because we like to listen to murders.
We like to listen to murder stories.
Yep.
Not actual murders taking place.
No, I don't want to hear that. That might be really disturbing.
I just want you to know that's out there.
Mm-hmm. I like to hear the story.
Monogamy.
Monogamy. That is perfect.
Motherfuckers.
Monogamy, motherfuckers.
That's a double M.
Ooh,
Monogamy. Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
N is for...
No money.
No money. Is for
you're
no.
Broke. N is for...
Not
no.
possible from every...
Not gonna happen.
Not in your lifetime.
Nancy, no.
Never.
Just...
Never mind.
Not it. What else starts with an N? What do we do? What do we do as a wife?
Nancy.
Nancy.
Is your name Nancy?
Is she a good person?
Every Nancy I've met
Nancy.
has been.
I don't know if I've ever met a Nancy before, actually.
I think I have.
Neverland.
Yeah, because
it's never there.
Neverland.
It's gone. It doesn't exist.
O is for oh shit.
Oh, I like that. Open your mouth.
Oh no. Open your mouth. O for open your mouth.
Open up.
Open your mouth.
And then you might want to close it again, though.
Yeah, don't keep it open for too long. Oh, that's my doorbell. P.
Please close your legs.
Penus.
Oh.
Keep it in your pants.
Oh. Pants.
Because you gotta ship them. Ship your pants.
You do.
Don't leave them behind.
The noose is...
Penus is property.
Oh, my property.
Property.
Purple people eater. Personal property protection. PPP. Pointers.
Poison.
Oh, poison. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Pecker.
Oh no.
Pickled peppers.
Post. For the army.
That's
for
true.
our army Dependas.
Post. See, we can be civilized.
Well, we can't. No. We don't know what we're doing. Q for
quack.
Quiet. Quack.
Quiet down, you little shits.
Not very many words start with a Q.
Q's are really hard.
In Spanish, they do. Like, ¿qué?
¿Qué?
Yeah. And queso?
Oh, queso.
Queso con queso?
Yes.
Queso. Q as in queso.
Q as in queso.
Got it. R as in run, motherfucker, run!
Where are you ready from?
I don't know where that came from. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I apologize for my outburst.
Please don't ever apologize for an outburst because it was awesome.
Ah!
R is for... I can't do anything better than that.
For ruined, as in your plans have been ruined.
Oh, everything gets ruined.
Ruined. S is for shut your fucking pie hole. This is really bad. I'm so sorry. Steak eating.
Allie.
Wink, wink. That's for our friend. Inside joke for our friend Ellie. Steak.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Shut your fucking pie hole. My son told me to shut my neck hole the other day. Did I tell you about that?
I just get the weirdest picture in my head every time I hear neck hole. It's like you're decapitated, but you're not. You know, you just have this like open skin that's like this circle, and it
like a turkey,
like a flapping. Yes,
like the turkey
neck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking weird.
Yeah.
I like it.
Neck
though.
hole.
Neck hole. Shut your neck hole. Suit up.
Oh.
Shit's hitting the fan.
Shit. Just shit.
Just shit.
Anything applies. Just shit.
Yeah.
S as in shit. Oh, I can't wait to say that to, like, next time I'm on the phone with somebody. Spelling out my last name. S as in shit. I can't wait. I'm going to do that. T for tits up. Just tits. And then you decide what direction they're going. Mm-hmm. Tits. U is for...
Umbrella.
Umbrella.
Underwater.
Where?
Underwear.
Don't forget that, too. Don't forget to ship your underwear.
You need those. In case you ship your underwear.
Underwater. Undoubtedly. Kyle says that all the time.
Oh,
undoubtedly.
No.
He says it as a joke. It's not like his actual vocabulary. Calm down.
Yeah, whatever, I'm sure. He's so sophisticated.
Yeah. Like, what were we playing one time and his answer was verisimilitude.
Yes.
Were you there?
Like he found that word that day or something?
No, it's from a movie. He was quoting, is it not American Pie? Some stupid movie along the likes of American Pie. I don't know. He said that. Every time he says it, it cracks me up. He used to say verisimilitude, and our friend Kai was like, what? And then it ends up being, it's verisimilitude. I still don't know what it means.
No.
It was hilarious that he said it. Has nothing to do with life right now.
Big words.
Yeah. You.
You as in under me.
Pressure.
Under pressure. Under the table.
Oh. There's a song in Spanish that's called Under the Table.
Oh.
And it says, underneath the table, I caress your knee.
Oh.
It's really sexy. I'll play it for you later.
Oh boy.
I like it because we say it all the time. U is for V is for vertical Veronica. You have to tell them what that's about. You have to tell them what that's about.
So I went to a pre-retreat get-together, and so there's an icebreaker, and you had to tell them your name, and you had to do a adjective with the first letter of your name, and you had to do a movement that goes along with it. Mm-hmm. So I was jumping Jennifer, and I was telling Veronica about it, and I was like, what would you be? And she goes,
vertical Veronica. So I just stand there vertically. I'm vertical Veronica.
It's genius.
Yeah.
Genius.
Vertical Veronica.
That is your movement.
Yeah. You have to stay vertical in this life.
Vertical Veronica. I mean, it kind of even like rhymes, and it's got a good flow to it.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A ver and a ver.
Verver.
Yeah.
Verver.
If we wanted to shorten it, we could just say V for verver.
Verver. I'm sorry, ma'am.
Confuse the people.
Yeah,
verver.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I don't understand what that means. It's the DependAlphabet. Fucking get your shit together.
Duh.
W is for whatever.
Why am I here?
Why? When? What? Where? All of those.
Who? What? Where? Why?
Just fucking why. Why am I here? Why this life? Why?
Why did you bring me to here?
It's just a collection of...
What's happening?
Why is these life
happening?
Choices? Why?
Where did my life go? What is this life?
Where are we? What is this? Just what?
Just what?
Just what for everything. X as in, excuse me.
Except nobody's that polite, so we use that.
Yeah. Excuse me? Like that? More like that?
That is the perfect way to do it. Excuse me?
Your eyebrows have to hit your hairline. Excuse me?
And it has to go up a pitch at the end.
Excuse me?
There you go.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Thanks for excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
Perfect. See? We made it work.
Excuse me. Y is for... Yolanda.
As Lindsay always wants to use it, it
Yolanda.
Is the staple. What was she saying this morning?
Yolanda.
Make me a sandwich. Yolanda. Get these kids together.
Get your shit together.
Yeah.
And last but not least, it's a Z.
Oh, fuck.
There's a bee in here.
Zoology?
No. Zippity doo dah.
There you go.
Zippers.
Fucking zipper pockets everywhere, but they're not zippers.
They need to be zippers.
They should.
I'm sick of button flies. Button fly. I made fun of the button fly, and Lindsay likes the button fly. She has a pair of shorts.
Weird.
She is weird. You're weird, Lindsay. Let it be known, we are better than you right now. Because you're not here. Yeah, zippers are the way to go.
Lindsay.
Yolanda. That's your real name.
Button flies are so confusing. Because you have to, if you have more than one.
They're time consuming.
Why would you do that to somebody?
They're time consuming. I think I've owned one pair of button flies when I was in high school. They were black, bell bottoms.
Yes. When you're in high school and you have a lot more time on your hands. Now it's give me stretchy pants. And
stretchy pants. Yeah, I don't need to button anything. Can let myself go.
I'm fine.
Thanksgiving all year round, bitches.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
These are my Thanksgiving pants all year round. That's what I'm wearing right now. I'm wearing leggings.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Yeah.
It's great.
Because zippers are L.
Yeah.
E is for L.
L. Okay, so Z is hard.
Yeah. Somebody give us a Z.
What goes with Z that we deal with?
Nothing.
No. Nobody uses Z's.
There's that B in here again.
That B is bad.
Oh man, I was at the BX the other day and it's cold out, right? Mm-hmm. And there was a bee flying inside and I was like, shouldn't you be hibernating? What do bees do when it's cold?
Shouldn't you be dead?
Yeah.
It's cold.
And it was it flew into my head, the side of my head, and I was like,
no.
In the middle of an aisle with the kids that were looking at the toys, I was like, swatting at this bee. And then again at the counter paying, and the gentleman behind the counter was just sweet as can be, and he was just taking his sweet time. And I was like, dude, I can't stand here forever. And I stood for 20 minutes, and this bee was just harassing us. I was like, excuse me, I want to talk to your manager, Mr. B.
Mm-hmm. I don't appreciate the way that you're buzzing on me right now.
Another off topic that flew at me. I was driving home yesterday, and there's this tree on the side of the road, and it decided to spit out a giant branch at me.
Oh.
And it hit my windshield, and I was like, I screamed in my car, and I swerved. The light scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
And I was like, luckily it didn't shatter my window, but it could have. It was a huge branch, and it just fell off the tree, slammed on my windshield. And
yeah.
I was a little shooken up when I got home. I was like, oh my god, that scared me. It could have gone a lot worse.
Eee.
It could have been the tree.
Could have been the whole tree, yeah.
On my little Civic.
Yeah, it could have been the tornado.
Oh. No, it wasn't a tornado, but the weather was quite dreadful yesterday.
It was very windy.
Yeah. Today, the wind chill is awful.
It is horrible.
Yeah.
I'm so cold.
Yes. We're freezing out here.
Zing. Zinger.
Oh. Z is for...
Zing.
I don't know. Zits. That you get when you're under stress.
Yeah.
Stress with a Z. Because you don't know what's happening. Stressed.
Stressed.
I don't know.
Z's a hard one.
Let's leave it up to the listeners.
Yeah. We're going to put it out to you.
Yeah.
We want you to fill in the Z.
Fill in the Z.
And if you find any other funny words that go with any of the letters, you can shoot those at us as well.
Yeah.
Because we want to hear them. Obviously, we like to laugh.
We do.
We had a lot of fun with this, actually. Okay, Veronica.
Okay.
Spell your name.
Oh, Veronica. So I finally have... Do I want me to spell it Veronica?
Yes.
And then with the DependAlphabet?
Yes.
Vertical Veronica. Ew. Ruined. Open your mouth. Neverland. I don't give a shit. Complain. Alone. That's my name.
I like it.
Thank you.
I think it sounds so good.
Here's Jennifer.
Okay, ready.
Jennifer. Jennifer.
C.
There's no C. Joke. Ew. Neverland. I don't give a shit. Fingers. Ew. And ruined. Lindsay. Lindsey.
Mm-hmm.
Lindsay is lonely. I don't give a shit. Neverland. Dependa. Or, shit. Ew. Yolanda.
That's so perfect because she loves the Yolanda one.
Yeah.
It's her favorite one.
And it's on there, yeah.
She wants to use it all the time.
Yeah, so that's how we are now introducing the DependAlphabet.
Yes.
We're putting it out to the world. Somebody fill in the Z.
Yeah, please do it.
Z.
Doing it for Dependa shit.
Dependa related. That'd be so funny.
I like it.
You guys are awesome.
Seriously. This was really fun.
Yeah. It's kind of a little
Tits
random.
up!
Tits up! I'm going to use that. I can't wait to use that.
Well, your past car that's out there.
It's tits up.
There you go.
Which reminds me, somebody messaged me this morning. They want to buy it from me.
Nice.
Be like, fucking
Take it,
give me a bag of
please.
potatoes for it. I don't care.
Yeah.
No, I do want to get a little bit of money out of it, but that car is gone. Like, it was such a good car, and at the same time, it wasn't. Yeah.
That's a bummer.
And now the car I have is just fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a little crowded in there.
Yes, but
It's smaller.
at least you have a car.
At least I have a car.
is-
Think.
That is helpful.
Yeah. It has a seat warmer, which I haven't had in years. Actually, I don't think I've ever... aside from my husband's truck, I've never had one. And it's like, oh, my buns are toasty.
It is the best thing in the entire world, yes, because when I got my car, it has butt warmers, and it just really helps. Mm-hmm. My butt gets a lot hotter before the heat even fully gets hot.
Oh, I
and
love
it's
it.
the best.
Hemorrhoids, bring them on. Ages for hemorrhoids.
Oh, God.
Any David ruined your days? Day? No.
No, it's been great
That's good.
for this past week.
Yeah.
Lots of good news, good outcomes of things, all good stuff.
Oh, yes.
All good things.
It's all gonna be good.
What about you?
I can't remember yesterday.
I know, right?
Yeah. I taught my class yesterday at the gym.
It was awesome.
It was a really good class. I was really happy. My son was being an asshole. I let him know he was being an asshole. And we talked it out. We had a heart-to-heart last night about it. And so I think he felt really sorry about his behavior. So other than that, no. I saw my daughter's nativity play yesterday.
No.
She played Sleeping Girl, so she had no lines. And like I said, I go just so my daughter sees that I'm there and she knows I'm supporting her. And my husband too. But that shit was boring.
I know.
It was so boring. I was like, I can't hear you, and I'm in the front row.
They're so cute.
Oh, they're so adorable.
It's so cute, but yeah, I honestly, yeah, when my son did, when our sons did it together, I don't remember anything about it, just that they just looked really freaking cute.
Well, they did the exact same nativity from when we saw our boys do it, and they had the sheep. Remember how my son was the sheep and he was like hopping around? And that's all I could think of when it came to that part with the sheep hopping around. I was like, oh, my son did it so much better. I was like, he was so funny up there with his dancing and then like the hopping around.
Yes.
But there was this one little girl, oh, so adorable, teeny tiny petite little girl, chubby round cheeks, blonde hair, big blue eyes, and she had on like a furry vest. And then some, like, it was handmade, and then, like, the ears, and they were, like, flopped over across her forehead. Oh, she was so stinking cute. Oh, my gosh, yeah. And then my daughter comes out in her pajamas, and she's so cute in her little pajamas, and, like, I was like, please put on your slippers, because they were all barefoot. All the kids were barefoot.
They always are.
I don't like it.
I don't either. I don't like it.
I don't like it. I was like, the floor was really cold. I was like, can you wear your slippers? And I told the teacher, I was like, I put her slippers in because I just don't want her to be barefoot. And the other little girl that played the same part as her also had slippers. So I was like, they were pretending to sleep and they were all like giggly facing each other and talking. I was like, they're not sleeping. They were just giggling, just like in real life. Yeah, so it was fun. But like I said, it was boring.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We're all so proud of our kids and all the stuff that they get to do, but yeah, half your shit is really boring.
Yeah.
But we do it for you.
Yeah.
We're there. We're your supporters.
Yes.
Don't ever forget it.
Exactly. I didn't have that when I was growing up. Like, my parents never went to anything I did. Even, like, my basketball games, they would, like, sit in the car.
Aww.
Wait for me. Like, no, they would just sit in the car. They're like, it's boring.
Oh, Veronica.
I know. Sometimes they would, like, I would see them at the door, like, they come and peek and stuff.
Yeah.
But, yeah, they never... For the very few extracurricular activities that I did, they were never there. And then, like, plays and stuff, they would never take me, or, like, talent shows and stuff like that.
Oh.
Yeah, it was really sad. I had a sad childhood. It's all right. I understand. Like, we were, you know, my parents are from a different time, and...
Right.
Yeah.
It really is all about how you grow up and stuff, too. Like, different ways. Like, if you... The way that your parents grew up was different, so they did things the way that they knew. Yeah. That they remembered, so...
I'm always like, I think of my life, and I'm like, it's really interesting, like... Because I, you know, grew up in a Mexican household with 2 immigrant parents, and I went to school, and so I had all these, you know, Caucasian, American, United States born and raised schoolmates. And so I was like, here I am from a Mexican household where they're trying to make me grow up Mexican, but yet I'm having to, you know, see my friends growing up as, you know...
The way that Americans are and what they do and stuff. Yeah.
So it was really weird. I was like between a rock and a hard place.
Right.
People don't understand that, how difficult it is. So just like customs that we have in a Mexican household versus customs that, like, let's say my husband who's white, that he had. Very, very different. And so I was having to deal with that.
So you're kind of being pulled in 2 different places.
Yes. It's like, be more Mexican.
Yeah.
But also embrace this lifestyle that you're living now. But be more Mexican.
But don't forget you're Mexican.
Yeah.
Ish.
No. And I think that... No. And I
love your food.
No, and I think... well, anybody can make that. No, but I think that's something that taught me to embrace my culture was because of that. It's like because I was raised like that. And I try to pass it on to my children, too. Like, I tell them, it's like, you know, you have Mexican in you, so let's try to embrace it. And my daughter's like, I fucking love Taco Bell. It's like, no, but I love Taco Bell, too. So stuff like that. And I was like, you really should learn how to speak Spanish. And I speak Spanish to them all the time. They understand every single word I'm saying. They just won't repeat it back. Unless my son's making fun of me and then he'll repeat it. Yeah. And it's like, yeah. So
I think you do a really good job with that. Because I think that's awesome when you get to have that extra culture and you get to share it with your kids too. Because I feel like more now than ever, like the generations now and future generations is going to kind of like disappear.
Oh, I know.
Stuff. Like, I know there's still going to be those families that are very tight-knit and they follow those traditions really well. And I find that so fascinating because I don't, you know, it's like I grew up like, you know, the typical white American child. Just normal, regular things. And so I don't have that extra thing that I could share with my family now, too.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm trying to, like... I want to, like, seek my heritage so I know, like, learn how to... Like, I'm cooking Polish food. Learning how to cook Polish food and stuff.
You just ate the last of the pierogies that you made us the other day. And I told you my daughter was like, can I have a bite?
Yeah.
I was like, you just brush your teeth. No, I'm not sharing.
I know. It's like... that type of stuff. Because my grandma would cook like that. I mean, it wasn't, like, always... It wasn't just the everyday normal stuff or whenever we saw her. It was, like, you know, like, really... special occasions, or she's, you know, feeling feisty and is like, yeah, I totally want to spend the whole day in the kitchen making pierogi, and it's fine.
Yeah.
You know, but so that's what I kind of want to do is like be able to have something to pass on.
That your children will remember you by.
Yeah,
exactly.
Because it's fun.
I have that with my mother who was always in the kitchen cooking, and she would, tortillas, she would make them, the corn tortillas by hand, homemade ones, a lot, very often, and she would just stand there and make tortilla after tortilla after tortilla. And my dad would sit at the table and eat one after another after another. It was like, I have beautiful memories of that.
Yeah.
And it's, I want that from my children too.
Right.
Because I'll never forget it. And when my mom has the opportunity to visit us, we put her to work. We do. And she loves it.
I was going to say, they love it because my friend Jen Reyes, when we were in Kansas, her mom was there too. So when she would have like bashes, like she had a birthday party for her husband and stuff, her mom would come over and cook. And we're just like, anytime we're like, oh, do you want us to like help you? And she's like, no, I got this. Here, you eat.
Yeah.
And it's like, she just like loved feeding everyone. And I love that so much. It's like something that you find so much joy out of, even though it's like a lot of work. I just love the fact that she loved to cook for everyone.
It's so weird, right?
I want to be like that.
It's so weird, right? Because it's like, as much as I complain that I'm always like making stuff for the fire department, I love cooking for my friends. I love, because I know they like my food, and I'm like, why not give them what they like, especially being in a foreign country where you're not going to find authenticity like you would from someone like me who grew up in a household just purely Mexican, purely Mexican food. We never had, hamburgers and shit like that unless we went to like McDonald's. The only thing I remember my mom making was spaghetti. Like, that was the only thing that I remember that was like not of our culture. And she said she had a friend, she was white, and she would come over. They had like some sort of business with like I don't know, they lived nearby, I think, and some sort of business with the cattle that my dad took care of. And her name was Susie. And she's like, oh, Susie taught me how to make spaghetti. And so it was like so foreign to us. Yeah. But I loved it like every time. And now it's a staple in our household too. My children love it. My husband loves it. So, but food just, I grew up with everything you can picture in a Mexican household. Yeah.
I love it.
And no, we don't eat burritos every day. Or tacos. We make burritos and tacos from the leftovers of the day before.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I wish I had leftovers though too, because I never have leftovers because my husband's a human vacuum.
I know, right?
And he eats everything.
Yeah. My husband takes it to work.
Everything. That too, yeah.
Yeah, we made soup the other day and there was a lot left over and we had like cooked up a lot of chicken to put in the soup. So there was like 6 pieces of chicken left. I had put chicken in his soup already. I was like, oh, this is for you, take it to lunch. And then on the side I had left like 6 pieces of chicken. And I was like, oh, I'll have this for dinner and like I'll share with the kids or something because he was going to be gone. And then the next day he wakes up and I was like, don't forget the leftovers. And he's like, okay. And he grabs the soup and he's like, do you mind if I take the other chicken too? And I was like, no. What am I going to say? Like, he's there 24 hours. And I was like, he's going to be hungry. I was like, that's fine. So I ate fucking cereal that night.
Good times.
Good times.
Because I love you.
Oh, Lindsay.
Was it?
Yeah.
I've been waiting for her. Too late to this. Queef. Cue for queef. God damn it.
Oh, no.
Cue for quit. Quit offering terrible online advice to people in need.
Oh, no.
Wingman.
Queef. Cue for quit.
Damn it.
Oh,
gross.
No. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. No. Oh, we went on a tangent.
Anyway, oh my god. The things that come out of my mouth.
The things that should be going in your mouth. Oh.
Close your mouth.
Anyways.
And your legs.
That was our story. That was my story. I went on a tangent about being Mexican. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I did. Sorry. I apologize for that.
Don't apologize.
You don't have to listen to it.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff. So yeah, that's it. There is your be a nice human being to others and don't judge them, at least not on social media.
Yeah.
If you feel the need to do it on your own time, to yourself, to your pet, to a listening ear.
Yeah.
Just don't do it on social media because you look like an idiot.
Basically, don't make other people feel worse than what they already do. And by you rubbing it in that you're better or making it trying to seem that you are better.
Nobody's better than anyone.
Sometimes you sharing a story of good fortune, unfortunately, can have that effect on people. That's not your fault unless you're purposely rubbing it in like
Yes. Yes, if you're intentionally trying to rub in that you're having a good day when you have a friend who's not having a great day.
Yeah.
That is not okay.
And I think also this goes along with you wearing your spouse's rank, which
Don't do
you
that.
shouldn't do. And a Dependa is a Dependa, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And we're all in this together, and we're all here to help each other out and raise each other up. It's not an easy life.
No.
We all went through the same thing in this process.
We all struggle, but we all do it differently.
We all struggle differently. We all absorbed everything differently.
Mm-hmm.
Let a Dependa be a Dependa on their own and let them absorb on their own. If you don't have good advice, move along.
Move along.
Move along!
And go learn your phonetic alphabet.
Yes.
You'll need it in life.
Yes.
And then go learn your DependAlphabet.
DependAlphabet.
Because you'll need that in life, too.
Exactly. In life.
Especially right now.
Because it's alpha lonely.
Yeah, because you're going to be lonely.
Great.
That was awesome.
Great. I like it.
G is for
Google.
Because you need to Google that shit.
You need to Google it. Well, that's all for today.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you guys have a wonderful time listening to this. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And if you guys have any comments, suggestions, advice, reach out to us at dependasplaining@gmail.com or Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. Send us anything you want to send us. We are here for you. If you want advice, we can help with that too.
Yeah, and don't forget that there's only 13 days until Christmas. 13.
Really?
Do your shopping.
As of today, this Thursday morning?
Mm-hmm.
Great.
As of this Thursday morning.
Wow. Oh my God. 13 days. Ah! I'm going to panic now.
Right? Can I math right? Is that math right?
Yeah.
13 is 25. Yeah. So,
get on it.
Right.
Get on it, people. If you celebrate Christmas, put up your decorations quickly.
Yeah. Do it fast.
If you haven't already.
If you haven't bought any single Christmas presents yet,
yeah,
go do that.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah. Buy yourself a Christmas present.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Self-care.
Self-care.
Self-love.
Self-love.
S for shit.
Shit.
It's 13 days till Christmas.
Shit. Yeah. If you don't celebrate, happy Hanukkah?
Yeah.
Happy Kwanzaa?
Kwanzaa.
Yeah.
Happy you don't do anything at all either.
That's okay too.
Yeah.
That's okay too.
Yep.
Whatever you want to do, you do you, boo.
Yes. Yolanda.
You.
Dependa. You do. Yolanda. Bitches.
Oh, that's fun. That's fun.
Good times.
Jennifer.
I try.
All right. Well, that's it for today. Once again, reach out to us at dependasplaining@gmail.com, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
Do it all. Rate and subscribe on any of your podcasting platforms, especially Apple Podcasts.
Yes.
Put us out there.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to read the rating. Somebody left us. It's beautiful.
It made me smile so
For
big.
thrills. We've gotten some nice reviews on the podcast. My thing is not loading, Jen. So someone, they don't have, obviously there's no name, but it says, I love this podcast. As a soon-to-be military spouse, I feel like I learn a lot from these ladies. But I also see here firsthand the great friendships you can make too. Seriously feels like sitting with friends and hearing hilarious, fun, and real stories. Thanks for making my commute to work 100 times better, ladies. Oh my God, I love you.
That made me so happy to see, because it's what we do. That's what we want to do, and that's what we hope that we are doing for you, is one, giving you some information that you might have not known, and then also really making it a lot of fun.
Yeah. So, we love you guys.
If you pretend like we're with you, I like it. We're with you. We're there.
We're there for you.
So reach out and talk to us.
Yes, reach out and talk to us. We're there for you. I hope you're there for us too. Because wherever you go, there you are. Goodbye.
And there we are.